Welcome to CBN4's Primetime News. I am Sheena Harry. First off in the news, the National Bank of Dominica has reported a loss for the fiscal year 2015. The bank has disclosed that in 2015, it made a net loss of $4.4 million. The bank stated that many factors contributed to the loss, including slow growth, low interest rates, and a decline in asset quality. NBD did, however, record a positive return of $8.97 million before the provision for impairment and losses on its externally managed funds in spite of the challenges. NBD's market share for loans and advances also showed some signs of life with an increase of 1.64%. Despite all of that, the bank assures customers that it is committed to providing exceptional service. 6 primary schools from around the island have made it to the final round of the Math Power Contest 2016. And they are the St. John's Primary in top position with 56 points, Lighthouse Christian Academy 50 points, St. Luke's Primary with a total of 40 points, St. Martin's Primary 38 points, and Soufriere Primary tied with the W.S. Stevens Primary at 37 points. The contest, which is aimed at enabling students to excel at math through this medium, is sponsored by the National Bank of Dominica in collaboration with the Ministry of Education. And the finals will take place on April 20th at the Arawak House of Culture. The competition is expected to begin at 10 a.m. Also making our news headlines, the Dominica Agricultural, Industrial and Development Bank hosted its 23rd annual general meeting of shareholders earlier today and recorded its second largest profit in its 44-year history. Chairman of the board, Martin Charles, said despite the challenging external environment, the bank's performance for the year 2015 was satisfactory. Charles was pleased to report that the net profit for the financial year was $2.69 million, which was 3.08% less than the restated $2.78 million net profit that was recorded back in 2014.
This is the bank's second largest profit after restated figure for the financial year ending June 30th, 2014, which was the largest in the bank's 44-year history. Total comprehensive income was $6.12 million for the year under review, after recognizing a revaluation excess for the 8 bank's office building.
Martin explained that while the goal of the bank is not profit maximization, in order for it to continue to expand its contributions to the national economy and to maximize stakeholder value, the bank's operations must be financially sustainable.
In order to better serve our target market and differentiate ourselves as a development bank, we will need to be able to handle more complex financial transactions and instruments. Institutional strengthening and efficiency is critical in driving the achievements of the bank. I want to assure you shareholders that as chairman, I will drive needed reforms to achieve greater institutional efficiencies and effectiveness.
For the year in review, total loan approvals amounted to $28.92 million, representing an increase of 7.43% in comparison to the previous year's loan approvals of $26.92 million. The Dominica Agricultural, Industrial and Development Bank has announced the launch of a new scholarship in honor of a former bank director. Current director of the bank, Simpson Gregoire, says the scholarship was named after a man who was committed to community causes.
The Dominica Agricultural Industrial Bank, as part of its corporate social responsibility, is elated to formally announce the Hubert Nicholas Joseph Scholarship for Entrepreneurship. The scholarship is being offered to a student of the Dominica State College in honor of Mr. Hubert Nicholas Joseph, deceased.
Hubert Nicholas Joseph was an avid businessman and a member of the board of directors from 2002 until his passing. Simpson went on to say that the scholarship covers a range of school expenses.
The scholarship is for 2-year associate degree in entrepreneurship and will cover academic costs, tuition, fees, learning material including a computer, stipend towards transportation and incidental.
The bank says that this scholarship is further proof of its commitment to the causes that aid in the social and economic development of Dominica. As we get back into the news, Digicel announced the release of the latest version of its My Digicel app for Android smartphones, an interactive and user-friendly tool that allows customers to manage their overall mobile experience. The newly updated My Digicel app boasts a whole host of new and amazing features, including a data and credit balance widget on the smartphone home screen, a simple-to-follow graphic display of customers' usage, plan filtering, and the ability to activate, deactivate, and upgrade plans. In addition, the app is free to use as not a single megabyte of a customer's data allowance is used to access the information and content available on the app. Digicel Group Chief Commercial Officer John Delves said, "We are always looking for ways to enhance our customers' mobile experience and help them to get the most out of their data, and we are very excited to be introducing this latest version of the My Digicel app." And as Digicel continues to offer customers the best value for money, today you can still get triple your data. If you activate a 7-day plan or higher, Digicel will triple it. Dial *140# to activate. And the Roseau Cathedral and CBN4 invite the public to view the services and masses during Holy Week. The church will take you from the crucifixion to the resurrection, beginning with the Chrism Mass broadcasted at 9:30 tonight. At 9 p.m. on Thursday, washing of the feet and the Last Supper service. The Good Friday pilgrimage to Montbruce will be aired at 8 p.m. And the Easter Vigil service will be aired Sunday at 10 a.m. Again, Holy Week services are being brought to you compliments CBN4. Also in the news, the Information and Communication Technology Unit, in collaboration with the Ministry of Justice, Immigration and National Security, will be formally launching the Drivers and Automobile Information System and the Financial Intelligence Unit Suspicion Transaction Report, the STRS application, or Dominica FSU e-filing system. The Drivers and Automobile Information System works by accessing a database where drivers and vehicles' insurance information are stored. By entering the required parameters in the fields provided and conducting a search, the relevant driver or vehicle information is returned. The implementation of this information system allows traffic officers to perform random checks on vehicles. In addition to this, mass license plates of vehicles can be queried at any time, and this will in turn discourage drivers from driving unlicensed vehicles, uninsured vehicles, or expired driver's licenses. The SCRS application is expected to allow authorized users to submit reports on a person or company engaged in suspicious activity or activities. Additional information linked to that person or company, such as addresses, accounts, identification, and telephone information, can also be submitted as part of the application. The online application eliminates the need for paper filing, as well as provides a greater level of security and privacy for an individual filing an STRS. And the website can be accessed by typing the following link in your browser. It is fiu.gov.dm. The launching ceremony will take place on Wednesday, March 30th at 10 a.m. at the Commonwealth of Dominica Police Headquarters Conference Room. Police are carrying out investigations into an alleged burglary and theft of motor vehicles which occurred at 2 rental companies. Police Public Relations Officer Pelham John Baptist reported that a vehicle stolen from one car rental company was used to commit a robbery at another rental company in the area. According to John Baptist, one vehicle, a Toyota RAV4, was stolen from Courtesy Car Rental on Monday by individuals who abandoned it near the Massac Primary School at Checkhall. They then continued to cut the wire fencing of the Highway Auto Center, also at Checkhall, broke into the office where they took keys to 2 motor vehicles, a Mitsubishi Pajero and 1 gray Honda HRV belonging to Roadrunner Rentals. John Baptist added that a number of other items, including a laptop and a pair of eyeglasses, were also stolen. The gray Honda HRV was recovered later on that day at Girodel. TL706 and TJ962, both vehicles are being processed by the Crime Scene Unit of the Criminal Investigations Department, according to John Baptist, and investigations are ongoing. Anyone with information can assist the police in the investigations by contacting the Criminal Investigations Department or Crime Stoppers Dominica. And a 21-year-old male of Mont Prosper has been arrested and charged for possession of alleged cannabis. Police Public Relations Officer Pelham John Baptist has reported that Staffordson Mitchell was in possession of 232 grams of cannabis weed. The arrest was made last weekend. Meantime, the Special Service Unit, Marine Unit, Task Force and Drug Squad Unit of the Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force carried out an anti-drug operation in the heights of Grand Bay. Police officers seized over 11,000 grams of alleged cannabis weed. No arrests were made in connection with this anti-drug operation. Investigations are ongoing. And that takes us to the end of the Primetime News Package. If you've missed any of our stories, you can catch up on cbn4.com or on our Facebook page. And if there's ever a story you'd like us to cover, feel free to send us an email at cbn4news@gmail.com. Until our next broadcast, I am Sheena Harry. Thanks for watching.